Hello and welcome back to my last Life at 5 for this week. And I hope you've enjoyed my journey with you together so far. It was quite a journey for me, really. I've said that earlier, that all these Facebook Lives, it's not really my comfort zone. But I must say today, you will find me relaxed, a little bit more relaxed than I was at the beginning. And definitely, I hope we're going to have a little bit of a calmer session than the one yesterday where we were running around the table here. Okay, so today I want to take you on what I call the tour de Cookidoo. I don't know where the French stuff's coming in, but I'll probably find that hilarious anyway. Because Cookidoo is actually a solution to a problem you might have. So we identified that there's actually 4 real major pain points in a kitchen, and Cookidoo can help you with 90% of them. And well, it can't do the dishes. That's one thing Cookidoo can't do. But we do have a self-cleaning and pre-clean mode on a TM6. Maybe that fills in the gap. Anyway, coming back to the 4 main pain points, and basically it all starts with what's for dinner. And I know people sweating bullets once they hear that sentence and hear that questions from their family. And anyway, so let's come back to the 4 pain points. So major pain point for a lot of people we're talking to is they simply don't have time. No time to cook, no time to stand in the kitchen, and finally when they find something to cook, then they don't have the ingredients, so we have to go shopping first and so on. So you hear that story and you go like, yeah, that sounds familiar. So Cookidoo's solution here would be the meal planning, and also it creates automatically a shopping list out of your meal plan. And here comes the best part. It can also help you with the online shopping. So you don't even have to leave the house to get the ingredients into the house. So no excuses for not cooking, not being able to cook. Second major pain point is the money, saving some money. And the largest waste is actually if you don't eat what's in your fridge, or if you wait until they are used by date and you throw them out. All right, so this is a huge factor in when it comes to saving money in your kitchen. My hot tip here would be plan what you eat.
Would you try again?
No, Siri, it's all good. Okay, coming back. My suggestion here would be plan what you eat and eat what you plan. All right. Again, when you eat everything that's in your fridge, that's a big money saver right there. But also for things that you usually would buy ready-made, if you can make them yourself in a Thermomix, then you have a huge money saver effect with that too. Sometimes it happens, people are on a budget, okay? If you are a little bit tight at the moment, or maybe it's just not only temporary, then Cookidoo can also help you with that. You could, for example, search for tags for meals, recipes that have the tag budget with it. So we can try that in a moment. The third and really growing issue people have in their kitchen is health. This can be anything. This could be food intolerances like gluten-free eating, egg-free, dairy-free, any kind of, sorry, that's my dog. Any kind of food intolerances could also just simply be trying to avoid additives, preservatives, and an all-over healthier lifestyle. Just knowing what's in your food. And again, tags are available for you to find these recipes on Cookidoo. Try gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free, and you will come up with solutions for that. And the final pain point is that people either love cooking or hate cooking. And love cooking means that they are after some extravagant recipe, so something just different. I want to go next level. It should be a little bit more chefy, something like that. Or just simple, they can't cook, they don't know how to cook, they want an easy recipe. And again, Cookidoo can help you with that. And now I want to do the Cookidoo tour with you. So first of all, what's really, really handy is that Cookidoo is not only, as you know, available directly on the screen of the Thermomix, it's also available in an app. So you can access Cookidoo on your laptop, on your computer, but you can also download on your phone a Cookidoo app. And I have downloaded, or I've got my tablet here today. So just because it's got the larger screen, so I can show you that a little bit easier than on the phone. And as you might see here, oops, here we go. That was my stylus pen. This is life. It looks exactly the same, right? So we always get the greeting, hello, what would you like to cook today? I need to quickly let the dog out. Otherwise, she just doesn't shut up. We always be greeted with what would you like to cook today, and we have that global search bar here and here. So in that global search bar, that's where you can start typing in the tags that I was just talking about. So for example, here I can type in the word budget. I've already had that in here. And it comes up straight away with a selection of 22 results of recipes that have the tag budget in it from the Australian platform. So that's relatively, well, it's a good overview. 22 recipes are not too much. And now we have to work with filters to access more of them. Maybe the 22 are not to our liking. And that's the same method with every search that you do on Cookidoo. We use the filters. And as per default, there's always the Australia filter if you have signed up via cookidoo.com.au. And if I take the filter out, then I've got over 1,000 recipes suggested here. So you can use further filters here to narrow a little bit the search. So for example, when we add also the time factor into it, then I can search here for preparation time or total time. Let's say I don't have more than half an hour, and here we go. Now I have reduced it to around 400 recipes. Okay, so that's always the principle, and it's always the same. You can also, if that's not to your liking, if it's too much, you can also nicely search via collections, and then it shows you rather the books or the collections where they're in, to give you a little bit more ideas. So here you can see budget friendly in Italian food, or zucchini or chicken, and again, depending on what you have in your fridge and that needs to go, that's how you can find your recipes there on Cookidoo. On the machine itself, we do have the same functions like we have here on Cookidoo on the app. And because I forgot to mention the blade cover yesterday, so I thought I'd give it a little bit of cameo today. So let's say you want to look for recipes that using the blade cover, then we can go here directly on the screen and do a search. And that's why I like my stylus here, because now I want to use this little keyboard down here. So I just type in here blade cover. And you can see it's so much easier. Go on search. And then it'll come up with all the recipes that using the blade cover. So, and again, you can see here in filter, we've got one filter in there, and that's Australia. And so I want to show you what's available here. So now we've got, I find this one really pretty, cooking potatoes with the blade cover. So I go onto the recipe, and when I start cooking, Now I've got a little video here and it shows me how to insert the blade cover into the Thermomix. How good is that? So if I don't know how to use this, then I just watched a little video and it shows me that directly here on the screen. I found it super cool, so I wanted to show you that. Okay, so how do we access Cookidoo on the screen? By the way, when I'm in the recipe, I can always cancel a recipe with the 3 dots here next to the next sign. So from our home screen, all we need to do is swipe to the right and then we access Cookidoo here straight away. Another cool feature I want to show you, because on Cookidoo there's actually over 66,000 recipes available. Not all of them are in English, so if you want to widen your cooking repertoire, you probably want to have a look into countries and into languages that you don't speak. So I want to show you something really, really cool that will help you with that. And that cool trick is Google Translate. Who would have thought? So what we're going to do on the machine here, we are going into the German platform. So we are looking for a Gugelhupf recipe. Gugelhupf is, as you all know, a cake. And but I still have my Australian filter in here, so I'm going to take that out. Clicking on this. And all right, showing my okay, so I found a German recipe now, the Marmor Gugelhupf, and when I use my app Google Translate, and I hope that's gonna work. All right, so and all I do is I just hover. Anyway, needs to go a little bit over there. So here on the screen, the instructions are in German because we are looking at a German recipe. So if I hover my Google Translate up onto the screen, I hope you can see that. Now it has translated here on the screen that I need to preheat my oven to 175 degrees. How cool is that? All right. So all you need to do is click here on the next ingredient, on the next button, and then hover that on top, and then it tells you to, oh, well, you see not me, you see my screen. So it tells you to flour the, or grease the pan and dust it with some flour. All right, and we go on next, and then it asks for the dark chocolate, and so on and so on and so on. All right, so that will take you through lots and lots of recipes that are not in English, but that's where the excitement then obviously comes in. Or let's do it together with your kids. If they're learning a different language in school, I don't know, Italian or Chinese or French, then challenge them. Make a recipe in a different language. So I think this could be fun. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you today, to give you a little bit of tour into Cookidoo and why I think it's awesome and everyone should use it, because I think really it's the solution to many of your problems. I do though have a slow-paced and more extensive tutorial on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to post the links to the different, I've made 3 parts just to stretch it out a little bit, where I go in absolute detail on how to find recipes, how to save them, how to create a shopping list, well, a meal plan and a shopping list, and then you can order the ingredients online, and again it's a coverage about the Google Translate and stuff like that. So I will post the links to the tutorial under this video here, and yeah, that was it from me today. If you like these Facebook Lives, then please let me know. I've got a lot of more topics already written down, and I will come back if you like them. So thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of the day. Bye now.